up, everyone? Welcome back to another CJ Bricks video. I know it's been a minute. Sorry for uploading as much as I should have been. To be honest with you, I ran out of videos. I don't really have an exact fund for Legos, so kind of when I ran out, that's when the videos ran out. So I know I just posted one pretty recently about the 327 Star Corps Battle Pack. I've been saving that one for a bit just to try to drag out the videos a little bit, but we're back. I got a new set. And it's not a Star Wars or a City set. We're actually going to be going into a new theme here with a Marvel set. Kind of another midi scale set, kind of like some of the Star Wars stuff we've been building. But this one is a Marvel set. So I kind of thought, why not build this one? I got it as a little bit of a gift from my grandpa. But in light of the new Helicarrier actually being released, some of the pictures being released for it, the new one that's coming out here, I think in April. So that's actually really cool. We haven't had a Helicarrier for a while, actually, since like the original Superheroes line came out, which is cool. But they have this smaller Helicarrier, kind of in a mini scale, just like some of the other Star Wars sets. So going into this thing's pretty cool. Got some pretty cool features on here, and there's just kind of like some smaller ships, just kind of on the landing pads up here. You can kind of see. There's the bridge, obviously the runway. Now, I will say, just before we get into this, the runway is fully stickered. Like, all of these tile pieces you see here, all stickers. So that's going to be great. We're going to have to put that together. But this is set number 76295, 18 plus and 509 pieces. It's from the Infinity War saga movie. It also appears, I feel like, in Avengers Age of Ultron when they like hover up. And what's funny about this is they have a picture on the back of the box right here that shows the helicarriers, but it's the wrong helicarrier. This is the one where all three of the helicarriers like go up, but those are the jet propelled ones or propelled ones. This one is the one with the propeller blades from Age of Ultron. So I don't know why they put the wrong picture on the box right there, but that's kind of funny to me. This set came out for originally $75, but you can actually find this on sale for $60 right now on Amazon. I'm pretty sure at Target. So that is nice. But that's really all for the front of the box. You can kind of see that it comes on a little stand with a placard down here. I do not know if you can put minifigures on this like you can with the Star Wars ones, which we will figure that out after we build it. But I am really excited to build this thing. So let's look at the back of the box real quick. Kind of shows another view of you can put it on the stand facing towards you over the sign down here. But here's some dimensions. It's 13 inches long and 7 inches tall on the stand. Kind of a rear view of the ship right there, showing like the thrusters back there. And then it also shows that picture I was just talking about earlier of how all three of them are like up in the air like that, which is technically the wrong helicarrier. But without further ado, let's crack the box open here. Let's figure out what we got inside, how many bags, and how long the instructions booklet is going to be. Boom. Okay. So we have a like I told you, a very, very long sticker sheet right here. Woo. Here's the instruction booklet. Kind of got a cool little view of the thing, and on the back got the Shield logo. And we have 104 pages right there. And then over 4 bags, and we also get a base plate to build off of, which that is pretty cool. Also by popular request, I have had told by many people that they want the time lapses to come back. So in this video, we'll be bringing back the time lapse camera to kind of show the building process just a little bit, and my pain of having to put all 47 of these stickers on. So real excited about that. But without further ado, folks, let's get into the build, starting with bag 1. I'll probably still do, or won't do an update after each bag. I'll probably just full time lapse the thing and then give you guys a review at the end, which is what we're going to do here. And if there's any Easter eggs like there is in the Star Wars ones, which I've never built a Marvel midi scale kind of thing. I don't know if there is any other Marvel midi scale ones. But again, if it's like the Star Wars ones and there's Easter eggs, I'll definitely stop the video and make sure to show you guys what the Easter egg is. But the set's not going to build itself, so without further ado, let's get to building. Alrighty, everyone, this bad boy is finished. We got the holding belt. We'll start up here at the front where there is probably the most amount of stickering. Actually, it's probably even between the two runways, but starting up here, kind of got the number 64, which is the number of the ship. Then in the middle, shield logo, and then just some other small little details. Obviously, you got the two front propellers. The propellers don't actually spin, or I guess rotors would be the actual correct term, but they don't spin. They do, you can like kind of oscillate them like that, but I really don't think they're meant to be doing that, so I just kind of leave them there. But yeah, they don't spin. They will pop off pretty easily. Kind of up here to the front, there's a couple cannons toward the front, right underneath here. And then obviously all of these, each one of those pieces is a sticker, so that kind of does blow. But I mean, it's really tough, but that's kind of what the stickers are there for. It does make it look really good. Kind of over here, you can see there's just some small vehicles parked under here, and then there's some other vehicles and some storage over here. Moving to the back, up top, obviously you got the second runway. Got kind of the Queen jet right here, about to take off. There's just another vehicle back here, some other vehicles, some fighter jets kind of lined up there, and obviously more runway with the shield logo in the middle. Here's the command bridge, kind of got like some cool antennas and some other stuff going around over here. Got the obviously the front of the bridge, and back here another little vehicle, like forklift kind of looking thing. And then you have obviously the two back rotors that are just the same exact thing as the front. And if you're wondering, yes, this does go back underneath here a little bit, but as you can see in the back here, it's stopped by like the little thing that the top platform sits on. And then while we're back here, you can also see the two thrusters. And if we tip it up, you can kind of see all the windows on the bottom down here. And obviously right back there would be where like the lab is, where they get into a fight and all that stuff. On the bottom, you can see a couple more 64 stickers, which is where, which is obviously the number of the ship. But that is really all there is for the ship. There is really no Easter eggs that I could see or think of or anything. That's kind of like the Star Wars sets. So yeah, that's really about it. Moving down to the stand, it says a little helicarrier plaque. That is actually a printed piece. And then it doesn't allow for minifigures to be on the stand. So what I did was I kind of added these like little 1x3 pieces that stick on to the stud right here. So I could put 2 minifigures on. For now, I just have Iron Man and Captain America, just because they were kind of like in the scene when they kind of like fight on the helicarrier. So that's what I did for here. But eventually, I kind of want to get a Nick Fury. That would be pretty cool. Maybe like a Hulk, and then like expand it out to put like Thor and Black Widow and like some of the other characters on. So yeah, but it's really cool. The technique to like make this the runway kind of angled like that is really good, and this thing looks really, really clean. But if you want to like get a little size comparison, this is actually like a pretty big mini scale set. If we compare it, if we come over here and grab, let's just say, like the Acclimator. Let me throw these up next to each other. The Helicarrier is like gigantic compared to this. Now maybe like if we got a bigger one, like the let's see here, like the Millennium Falcon. This one might actually like kind of go to scale a little bit more. So like, yeah, there's the Falcon compared to the Helicarrier. So if you have either one, you can kind of display. But like this one right here is way smaller than that is. Like this thing is like actually like much bigger than that. So just a little size comparison there. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, this thing is really clean, and I would definitely recommend it for the price that you're getting. I mean, I think you can pay $60. I've seen it as low as, so I would definitely recommend picking this up, and then just a real easy modification on the stand. And you can obviously make it even bigger, but yeah, without further ado, folks, let's get into that outro. Alright, everyone, that's gonna wrap this one up. Super fun build. I would definitely recommend picking this thing up, especially with the new images of the Helicarrier, like the big Helicarrier coming out, which I'm probably going to try to pick that one up. That thing is absolutely beautiful, and the minifigure selection is pretty good. But we can get into that maybe if I get that. So, but really though, I would definitely recommend this set. The thing is really clean. Even though there's a lot of stickers, I would still say like the stickers definitely are needed. I mean, they could definitely print these, Lego could, but like, I mean, the detail is definitely needed there. So I do see why they went with the stickers, but at the same time, it would be nice to have more printed tiles. But if you're a big Marvel fan, I would definitely recommend picking this thing up. It's really good, especially if you can't either get the older Helicarrier or you don't really want to have the big Helicarrier, the new one that's coming out, just taking up all that space. Like this thing is definitely a great one just to kind of have as a smaller display model. And it's cool that you can make this little simple modification down here for the figures. But that's really going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a comment down below, see what's next, or let me know what you want to see next. And make sure to like and subscribe. We are closing on that 100 subscribers. So thank you guys for sticking with me, and sorry again for not having a consistent upload schedule, because Legos are freaking expensive, and I'm trying to keep up with it, and but yeah, I'm really doing the best I can for you guys, so hopefully you guys are still enjoying. But thank you all for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.